Hey everyone, it's Melinda, and it is Monday, December 7th, which means that it's day 22 of take 2 of Food Lovers for me. It's also day 1 of week 4, and I am happy to report that yesterday was my weigh-in date, and I did lose another 3 pounds. So my 21 day total is 13 pounds. I also took my measurements, and my measurements were almost the same as they were back in September when I had lost all that weight originally on Food Lovers. So there were a couple of differences though. My waist was an inch smaller, or a ½ inch smaller. My hips were 2 inches smaller, and everything else was pretty status quo. But because my weight was below what it was back then, my body fat is at 31.75%, and my lean body mass is at 131 pounds and some change. There's some change in there, like 131.5 or something pounds. So I'm really excited. And yesterday I wore jeans that I hadn't worn since 2005, and they were really comfortable. Actually, I think they might be a little big now. So, anywho, it's just showing me that everything that I'm doing is working for my body, and until it stops working, then I'm not gonna mess with it too much. On Saturday night, I did what I called my last chance workout. It was about an hour and a half, I guess, and I did some treadmill work, doing walking, but also some sprint intervals and some inclines. And then I also did 4 rounds of Wii boxing. Now those 4 rounds burn 200 calories in themselves, so that's definitely a nice alternative for me as far as exercise goes, because that kind of thing is fun for me. And I also had fun doing the interval stuff because I was using my Body Bug, and it comes with this digital display, so it tells me at any given time what my calorie burn is, how many steps I have, how much physical activity I have, based on their algorithms. And so I could adjust my workout on the treadmill based on what my Body Bug was saying. So I knew if I needed to, I knew I had a goal. I wanted to burn like 700 calories, and I did. I burned 717 calories in an hour and a half. Because I could control it, because I knew what each activity was doing for my body versus what the treadmill calorie monitor said versus what the online references say when you do 30 minutes on a treadmill. It's this. I never do well with that stuff because I know the treadmill isn't syncing up to my particular body. It hasn't asked me my weight. It hasn't asked me my height. It doesn't know me. And the online stuff, it just said, if you walk at 3.5 miles an hour for an hour, then you'll burn this many calories. That kind of stuff is too hard to figure out. So I let the Body Bug take care of it for me, and so far it's been successful. So I guess that's it. Yesterday, since I had weighed in and I had been successful, I was a little bit of a looser on my specifics as far as calorie intake goes. So I actually made myself a really nice breakfast. I had an omelet. I woke up late, so I actually missed a meal based on sleeping, but that's okay. That worked out fine. I went to my friend's house to see their baby, and they had ordered pizza, but I brought a food replacement bar, an Odwalla superfood bar, and we had a wonderful dinner of roast chicken with some roasted potatoes and some sauteed spinach. And I splurged and had 2 glasses of wine as well. But they were all in my food log, and I knew what was coming, and I knew what to expect. And I went over my 1,200 calories, but only by about 100 calories. So I know I'm going to make up for it this week. Plus, I had an extended burn on my day. I burned more than I ate yesterday, so it sort of kept things in balance, but I don't feel like I'm deprived of anything, and I love it. So anyway, that's my good day. I had a great day, I had a great week, I've had a great month, and I'm going to keep going. This week will be a little bit of a challenge. I'll tell you about it as the week goes along. But in the meantime, I hope everybody else is seeing success like I am, and I just hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.